Bear.
Hi. Today, as you know from the title, we're going to walk around and talk about this.
Oh, come a little closer so they can
The
hear you.
wiffle. The wiffle. Today we're going to be having fun with the whistle.
Oh, you're going to host today? You show them your shirt with the little bear on
Little
it.
Bear. My name is Little Bear, and I have a little bear.
Yes, so cute. Oh, man. All right, let's go to walk. Remember we saw some interesting things down there? You had your field trip here.
Oh.
So beautiful and calm out here. Yeah. Well, it's not calm. The waters definitely are not calm.
So let's go.
Okay, get your water.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
Here's a little bowl of water. And this
Yeah.
is a giant fish tank of water. It's
Right.
called the ocean.
Right.
And this ocean is filthy and polluted. Sad.
I don't get people on here that has me on it. All right, so we're at Leesavania Park. And Leesavania Park was another indigenous Powhatan town out here.
Yes, it is. I can't look at the camera.
Come over here. And they had a lot of fish used to be in this bay. The whole So the whole bay used to be full of fish, and actually John Smith said that they used to not John Cena. Come over here. John Smith said when they first came into the bay, of so many fish bumping up against their boats that they would jump into the boats. So many fish they had. Come on. So this area used to be known for sturgeon and bass, striped bass. And now all the signs are telling us we can't fish here because it's too contaminated and the fish are all mutated or whatever. Yes, it's no fishing and crabbing and cast netting. So people can just lounge on the boat. Come over here, little bear. So that's all you can do out here. Don't walk too far ahead of me, all right? I walk slow.
Oh, it's okay. I'm back.
Yeah. So the Champawamsek was one of the tribes that lived over here in this area, and Leesavania Park was also part of the Underground Railroad, right? So a lot of the free indigenous people actually helped smuggle people to the Underground Railroad, and it used to be a physical, well, it still is just a physical railroad out here, not too far from here. But this one was one of the stops on the Underground Railroad. This is like a historic area. Don't get too close to the water. So we're just coming out here enjoying our little quarantine, non-quarantine time. Why did you do that? Out here enjoying our time. Little bear has been restless in the house, so now he's having fun. Do not pollute the area.
I'm not.
Okay. They're gonna kick us out. Stay over here. Okay, so your health advisory. So let me see if y'all can see out here. Those people are not quarantining at all. They're out here chilling, right? People don't care. Only people in the city are panicking.
Follow me.
What you doing, little bear? You sweating all everywhere? Yeah, the beach over here. Even the Muslim folks is wrapped up at the beach, but do not care out in the suburbs.
Can't you go any faster?
Anyways, this is our indigenous territory for the Powhatan people. Powhatan. Oh, don't go in that beach. Come on, come on. Let's go this way to the park area. You hear me? The beach is supposed to be closed, but people are all up in the beach. They don't care. Little bear. Anyways. So, yes, this area was a part of the Underground Railroad. So I'm going to do a little bit more research on it. A couple of, when you make small talk with the local folks, some people are, ran into historians and archaeologists and people like that, local historians. And they just tell you little pieces about the land. It's for the, not many people are interested in history like I am. So when I know you are, Little Bear. So when I run into other people or other people run into other people who like history, give a little information. Share information. That's what it's about. Sharing is caring, not stealing. Sharing the information, right? So it's, the universe has got to be an even exchange. The elders, and this whole thing with people talking about knowledge is free. Knowledge was never free. That's why a lot of people didn't have knowledge until recently. Majority of the world was illiterate till, 100 years ago or less? So knowledge wasn't free. And then we had our elders and our teachers. You had to come with an offering for them, right? Just like you go to work and you get paid, or you trade and get stuff. That's how it is. It wasn't never free. Even today, the library is not free. It comes out of tax money, right? And that doesn't mean people can come out here and scam folks and overcharge and steal other people's hard work and research and information and repackage it for a high price. I made a post a little while ago about that. Some lady said that she had information and that somebody stole that information and they made the high price class. Yes. Are you done, sir? Oh, let's keep moving. The ranger's here. Let's go to the regular park area. I told you they're not supposed to be out there. No, you didn't do anything. He's telling them that the park is an executive order, so they're not supposed to be out there. So we just minding our business. You got sand in your shoes, baby? Come on, let's go find a bench. Look, let's go to the bench. No, I'm getting my behind out of there. I'm not getting in between them folks' business and... What are you doing? Come over here, sweetie. Where are you going? Come on. Little Bear, come over here. You messing with that beach sitter. Get your water bottle. Here, give me your water bottle. Little Bear, go get your water bottle. Don't get too close. The currents are strong and pull you in there. I'm Tasha Xi, and I'm out here at Leesdavania Park. And this area used to be home to the Powhatan people called the Champawamsek. And the Champawamsek had a village here, and they were very big on fishing. Once the colonists came, they named this area the Northern Neck. Okay, and this area later became a stop on the Underground Railroad, where people from further south, like places like Fredericksburg and Georgia and other places further south than Virginia, came here to be taken to the railroad station, and from there they would take a physical train hitting in the train to Philadelphia to freedom. Okay, so that was before the what they call it, the Slave Act. I forget the name of it. Oh, Fugitive Slave Act, that's what it was called. So the people who lived here, the Champawamsek, spoke the Powhatan language, the northern dialect, which pretty much is Patawomac or Womac, as they call it, Patawomac people. They spoke the Patawomac language, which was a little bit different than the southern dialects of the Pamunkey and the Mattapanai and Chickahominy and other tribes like that. So just a slight difference. Different words added. Like some words, they will use the same words, and then it also have an alternative word. So in our language, we had many words for the same thing. Okay, so somebody says this is a word for something, it could also be another word for something. So it doesn't mean that person who's saying a different word is wrong. It's a different dialect and different slang. Sometimes it's pidgin, Powhatan, different blends. And we also had a lot of words from the southern dialect, places like from the Mobile dialect and places down south, the Muskogee area as well, because we were mixed with those people too, okay, and they are mixed with us as well, and also through trade, okay. So that was my little history lesson. That's why we out here and just enjoying the day, trying to social distance and trying to just get a level head after all this pandemic stuff. So the park is slightly open. Alright, so in the Powhatan language, to say goodbye, we say I know, so I know. Alright, Shamawi and Gapo. So I came across this this sign here, and it's telling us that this town was called Nabisco. So it says, at the point of the rock, quote unquote, the translation of the Indian word Nabisco describes clearly the high bluff of land in front of you, known as Freestone Point. The location of Freestone Point is indicated on the maps from the 18th century and was an important landmark to river pilots when navigating the Potomac River. Let me do it this way. Freestone Point was actively quarried during the colonial times, meaning they dug for stone and stuff like that. The sandstone was easily cut and transported by boat along the river. The abundant supply of inexpensive building materials available at the site led early colonists to perceive it as a free stone. So basically, they stole it. When stuff is free, you steal it, right? Free stone. Sandstone quarried from the point was used as foundation material for the manor house and other buildings of Henry Lee and his wife Lucy Grimes Lee when they settled here and established Leesdavania Plantation around 1750. Okay, so some of y'all that subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tasha Xi, know that
subscribe, leave a like, and hit the bell button.
Yeah.
Yay!
But that's my son, Little Bear. Yes, but those who subscribe to me know that every town, especially dealing with the Powhatan, and even along the whole East Coast, every indigenous town was eventually taken over by Europeans and changed into a plantation. So right here is the proof that the Nabisco town, the Champawamsek people of the Powhatan Nation lived at, was turned into a quarry for stone, and as well as Leesylvania Plantation. So everywhere you go, there's history up and down the East Coast that shows our people and what happened to them, okay? So clearly the Nabisco citizens, or the Champawamsek people, Powhatan people, were captured and enslaved or dispersed, and their land was taken and turned to a plantation, okay, and a rock quarry. All right, and they call it, ironically, Freestone Point. So they basically stole everything. So the more you know. All right, that's just a quick history lesson. So, in the Powhatan language, we say goodbye, we say ana. So ana.